I was just thinking about the situation I had with my boyfriend before I decided to call him as such boyfriend. For a year, we've been just dating, and for me, that was good and fun. It was enough. Having fun and feeling good in any way or with anyone. That's love. That's an action of love. That's what I call love. That's something I have learned that so much important. And now I see the difference and compare what people usually mean when they say love, when they talk about love or feel love. That type of love, the egoic love, when it has to feel really good or even bad, because for the ego, there are good things and bad things. And that type of love can change to hate very easily. In these situations, we still talk about love. And all the not too good things match to love, like missing, needing, and not just a good feeling when we're having fun with the person. And probably, that feeling when you have that butterfly feeling in the chest that, oh yeah, that's love, and direct it to a person. We think that's love and we have this feeling and that has to do with someone and we feel it for the person. And that's all these feelings, the egoic love. Because the other type which I had felt for a year when I didn't consider him as boyfriend, but we had fun and it was all good. And we didn't have to label it our relationship we had as such, like now we're in serious relationship and committed and going somewhere. All these things belong to the egoic love. And it was still good and maybe even enough or better. And what we have now, it's directed towards him, and this starts to be egoic love. And what I am working on here is to keep the old love, the one is real, where ego doesn't have to be involved. Because if so, this type of love can turn to something not really good quickly. So how can we do that? That's the thing, because maybe we can keep up both type of loves. And the egoic love should be supported by this real love, what I call real love, when we're having fun and we don't put conditions on the situation or on person because of he's like this, that's why I love him. All these things like the egoic love, the conditioned love. Because he, just an example, he looks like this or he does this, he has this habit and that's why I love him. But the other type of love, when it's not really directed to a person, it's just feeling good. And it happens to happen when I'm with the person. So that means it doesn't matter who I am with and who I have fun with. I can have fun with my friend. And I don't have to feel this directed love, the conditioned love. Just having fun and feeling good, and that's love, and that's coming from within. I'm playing with all these concepts and how I can apply it to my life, not to get involved with the negative side of it. And since I call him his boyfriend, because we agreed that okay, now we're having all these serious type of relationship which all fed by the ego. The ego needs this conditions. Now that we knew before that we love each other because of the feeling we're having fun and it feels good. But now I was thinking I want him to know and say the words, and label it. And I was just thinking, do we need this? And I feel the urge to just say it or let him know. And I realized that all these things coming from my ego. The ego wants to feel needed and important here, and because ego is not always mean negative, it can be positive too, and it can strengthen the natural good feeling, the good positive feelings like this, and makes it feel even better. And like when you float and you feel so good, like you feel, that's when you say you're in love. But that connects with the conditioned love, the egoic love. That's what I noticed. Once we said we loved each other, then that was all good and labeled. And I was just thinking, how much is this important? And why? Does it change anything? And for the ego, yes. The ego will feel better and stronger because it can do its part. Label things, condition things, and just form identity. And that's the job of the ego, to do so. Because a person who led by the ego needs this labeling and having the form identity with the things, self-identity. But if we just accept that everything we need is just have fun and it's all that is and is enough, we realize we don't even need any conditions or identity or even a specific person. But then I was thinking before, if I can just have fun with my friend or with anyone, then I don't need a partner, a life partner, or a specific person next to me. But then again, here comes the identity with being human, and humans are social beings. We need someone next to us. This is just such a big dilemma for me, because how I can live this life mixing together this physical world and all the conditioned thing, the social norms, and just this life we call life, and then the other part that is not really tangible and visible, the essence, the soul and the source within, which is it works completely different way. It is something I want to learn still and understand, or just experience. Today I'm just at home and relaxing, need to cook and catch up with the training, and I would need to post and do my videos and edit the rest. A lot to do. We have one more week left from the holiday, and I hope to have more time for the things I need to do and work.